deceiving tactics to mislead the world.
Wow.
You said it's UN Watch,
Do
right?
you have anything
Yeah, just
specific?
UN Watch,
Anything
WAECH.
specific?
Is everything anti-Semitic? Like, that's what I kind of want to know.
That's what you
Is
gotta tell
everything
us, you
and
stupid
everyone,
bitch!
if it doesn't
Is
comport with
everything
your
in your mind fucking
supremacist,
anti-Semitic, you
Zionist, terroristic,
fucking
genocidal, illegal apartheid ideology, is it all just anti-Semitic, or does the term mean anything anymore? I feel like you guys have used it so much it's lost all meaning. You've also bastardized it, because if anyone's anti-Semitic, it's you. Palestinians are Semitic. You're kind of, you're a little mixy. You're Euro trash. So I don't know.
You know, there are more words in the book of anti-Semitism, the actions and words that are considered anti-Semitic. There are more of them if you printed a book of them than the words in the dictionary today.
I mean, if you're gonna if an ethno group is going to be victims for, like, in perpetuity, I would imagine they're gonna have a lot of definitions. They're gonna have to change it, bastardize it, create new definitions. That's how they maintain their victim pathology. And it's been working for a really long time, but the problem is, see, the world is going to turn its back on you the way that they turned its back on the Nazis.
The world already turned their back on them, but they don't care. They have no shame. Like, they don't care. They know that they're the most rejected Earth now in 2026.
Oh, the
They know that
Palestinians
most people
rejecting.
living on this land, on this earth, sorry, reject them. They want nothing to do with them. They know that everybody knows their crimes. They know that they're genocidal maniacs. Nobody wants to be their neighbors. Nobody wants them in their businesses. Nobody wants them in their countries. Nobody wants them in their, anything
What's
on
he
their
talking
plates, for
about?
example. Nobody wants them, period. But they'll still sit here and say, we don't care. We don't care.
They think it's jealousy. I've talked to one before, and they think
She talked to
everything
one?
that you just said, they attribute to jealousy because
Jealousy from what? Why? Why would people be jealous from them? Give us a good read.
supremacy. They are the chosenites. They have a superior gene pool, like all of that. They believe that
America, yeah. You can call it whatever you want to call it. Anti-Semitism. Go cry in different rooms.
Hello?
That's
But
the reality. That's the
It's all good for the Nazis, guys.
If,
Okay.
if you think that nobody wants them is anti-Semitism, then you should start running your mouth against the state that is increasing this anti-Semitism on international.
Ghost, you know what I always say, that the word anti-Semitism to denote hatred of Jewish people, is totally wrong. It's a misnomer, because majority of the Jews are not Semitic people.
But Fayaz, before you continue, did you notice that I never
Most
even
Jewish
said
people are
Jews?
not Semitic
And
peoples.
this guy jumped in the chat saying that it's not anti-Zionist, it's anti-Semitism. You see that? Like, I never even
It's
mentioned.
okay. It's okay. See, no. I'm making a very
Don't get
different point
gaslighted.
now.
Don't get gaslighted.
I believe that the word anti-Semitism should not be used to describe real hate crimes or real hate actions against the Jewish people.
What?
Because majority of the Jewish people
What are you
are
talking
not
about now?
Semitic.
Hello?
Okay, they may claim they are Semitic because that's a narrative that keeps their lies alive.
Keep the lies. How do
they
you
are
keep
not
the lies alive? You got to
Yes,
lie.
yes,
What?
yes. Ashkenazis are not Semitic people.
They're not Semite. They are not
But the
Semites.
point
They
is,
are
but the
converts.
point I'm
They
trying
are
to make
Khazarian
is that
converts.
they claim that it is anti-Semitic in order to
We converted to the world's
perpetuate the
greatest
belief
religion.
that all of them are Semitic. So I
They are
refuse
converts
that
from the Khazarians.
to use that misnomer. I prefer to use it. If there's a genuine anti-Jewish hate,
Yes.
I would call it anti-Jewish hate. That's it.
Oh, Oh.
if it's an attack on Israel, if I'm attacking
Oh, we are
Israel,
taking back the
if I'm criticizing
anti-Semitism
Israel,
term. You
and
can't use it
if you want to
anymore.
call me something, call me anti-Israel.
You can't
And
use
if I'm criticizing
anti-Semitism anymore. We
Zionism,
own the term
call me
now. I call it
anti-Zionist.
anti-Jewish.
Because in my opinion, I
It's just
believe
my
that
opinion.
Zionism
It is just my
or
opinion.
Zionists and Jew.
Hello? Okay, can't take retard world anymore. Okay, we're going to show you an extreme version of retard world called Bitcoin world. Nobody's even talking in it. That's how retarded they are. They don't even communicate. They just congregate. All right, I'm going to take you to the John Kitover band. Here we go.
If you are walking lost in wonder, empty of self and mindful of reality, and suddenly you interrupt this piece to exclaim, how beautiful is this tree, how magnificent this field. You forfeit life, the intrusion of self and the imposing of judgment separates you from reality and snares you in the net of words. Be still and know, embrace it all in silence. Be careful with words. COW gives no milk. MANURE has no stench. LOVE knows no passion. Mistake words for truth, and you exile yourself from reality. Others may follow and drink the poison of your confusion. They will die and truth will be defiled. Hillel and Shammai received the teaching from Shemaiah and Naphtali. Hillel said, be disciples of Aaron, loving peace and acting peacefully, loving people and drawing them to reality. Pursuing fame is self-destructive. It distracts us from reality and focuses our energy on ourselves. Those who do not increase knowledge, decrease knowledge. But don't mistake knowledge for talk. One who knows acts knowingly. Fools talk, and their talk too often fools. Those who cease to learn cease to live. Life.
Hey, Jacob, I'm in Lakeview. Let's get a beer.
Hey, we used to beat up that. Yeah, it's still from Lakeview.
Hey, Jacob, I'm out in Lakeview, man. Where you at? Let's get a beer.
I don't actually. Fuck it, we should sometimes. Lakeview. Hey, yes, how you doing? Doing well, what about you? Good, sir. Where are you from? We're from Lakeview.
If I am only for myself, what am I?
And if not now, when? Attend to reality diligently. Say little and do much. Receive all people with kindness. Make yourself a sage. Rely upon reality, not authority. Free yourself from crippling self-consciousness. Attend to each moment and act without hesitation. Do not tithe by guesswork. Justice is not a matter of whim. Today, you may feel generous. Tomorrow, you may feel stingy. Give what is just because it is just. I grew up among the sage. All my life I listened to their words. Yet I have found nothing better than silence. Study is not the goal. Doing is, do not mistake talk for action. Pity fills no stomach. Compassion builds no house. Understanding is not yet justice. Whoever multiplies words causes confusion. The truth that can be spoken is not the ultimate truth. Ultimate truth is wordless. the silence within the silence. More than the absence of speech, more than the absence of words. Ultimate truth is the seamless being in place that comes with attending to reality. The world stands upon three things: upon truth, upon peace, upon justice. Speak truth each to the other, establish peace, and render honest judgment in your gates. What is the right path for a person to follow? One that honors both self and other. Be attentive in all you do. Do not judge one deed small and another great, for you cannot always know their significance. Be virtuous, even if virtue is costly. Avoid sin, even if sin is profitable. Remember three things and you will not err. If your deeds shouldn't be known, perhaps they shouldn't be done. If your words shouldn't be shared, perhaps they shouldn't be spoken. Act with attention, for all your deeds have consequence. The world stands steady, engaged in good work. One forgets selfish desire. Learning without labor is barren. It does nothing to better the world. Labor without learning is empty. It does nothing to enlighten the world. If employed by the community, labor for the people and not for power. If you carry on the good work of your predecessors, their merit will sustain you. Their righteousness will endure through you, and you will be credited with great success, as if you had accomplished the task alone.
Be wary of those in power, for their friendship is often a matter of convenience. They appear as friends when it suits them, but they will not stand by you and kindly desire only that which has already been given. Want only that which you already have. As a river empties into the ocean, empty yourself into reality. When you are empty, don't know reality. You are filled with compassion, desiring justice. When you desire only justice, the will of reality becomes your will. When you are filled with compassion, there is no self to
If you are walking lost in wonder, empty of self and mindful of reality, and suddenly you interrupt this piece to exclaim, how beautiful is this tree, how magnificent this field. You forfeit life, the intrusion of self, and the imposing of judgment separates you from reality and snares you in the net of words. Be still and know, embrace it all in silence. Be careful with words. COW gives no milk. MANURE has no stench. LOV knows no passion. Mistake words for truth, and you exile yourself from reality. Others may follow and drink the poison of your confusion. They will die, and truth will be defiled. Received the teaching from Shemaiah and Naphtalian. Hillel said, be disciples of Aaron, loving peace and acting peacefully, loving people and drawing them to reality. Pursuing fame is self-destructive. It distracts us from reality and focuses our energy on ourselves. Those who do not increase knowledge, decrease knowledge. But don't mistake knowledge for talk. One who knows acts knowingly, fools talk, and that talk too often fools. Those who cease to learn cease to live. Life is learning, attending to reality. Anything less is the sleepwalk of death. Those who misuse knowledge shall not endure, for only reality endures. If you are not attending to reality, where are you? If I am only for myself, who will be for me? If I am only for myself, what am I? And if not now, when? Attend to reality diligently, say little and do much. Receive all people with kindness. Make yourself a sage. Rely upon reality, not authority. Free yourself from crippling self-consciousness. Attend to each moment and act without hesitation. Do not tithe by guesswork. Justice is not a matter of whim. Today you may feel generous. Tomorrow you may feel stingy. Give what is just because it is just. Among the sages. All my life I listened to their words, yet I have found nothing better than silence. Study is not the goal, doing is do not mistake talk for action. Pity fills no stomach, compassion builds no house. Understanding is not yet justice. Whoever multiplies words causes confusion. The truth that can be spoken is not the ultimate truth. Ultimate truth is wordless. The silence within the silence. More than the absence of speech. More than the absence of words. Ultimate truth is the seamless being in place that comes with attending to reality. The world stands upon three things: upon truth, upon peace, upon justice. Speak truth each to the other, establish peace, and render honest judgment in your gates. What is the right path for a person to follow? One that honors both self and other. Be attentive in all you do. Do words shouldn't be shared. Perhaps they shouldn't be spoken. Act with attention, for all your deeds have consequence. Engrossed in study, engaged in good work, one forgets selfish desire. Learning without labor is barren. It does nothing to better the world. Freedom without learning is empty. It does nothing to enlighten the world. If employed by the community, labor for the people and not for power. If you carry on the good work of your predecessors, their merit will sustain you.
If you are walking lost in wonder, empty of self, and mindful of reality, and suddenly you interrupt this peace to exclaim, how beautiful is this tree, how magnificent this field. You forfeit life. The intrusion of self and the imposing of judgment separates you from reality and snares you in the net of words. Be still and know. Embrace it all in silence. Be careful with words. COW gives no milk. MANURE has no stench. LOVE knows no passion. Mistake words for truth, and you exile yourself from reality. Others may follow and drink the poison of your confusion. They will die and truth will be defiled. Hillel and Shammai received the teaching from Shemaiah and Avtalion. Hillel said, be disciples of Aaron, loving peace and acting peacefully, loving people and drawing them to reality. Pursuing fame is self-destructive. It distracts us from reality and focuses our energy on ourselves. Those who do not increase knowledge, decrease knowledge. But don't mistake knowledge for talk. One who knows acts knowingly. Fools talk and their talk too often fools. Those who cease to learn, cease to live. Life is learning, attending to reality. Anything less is the sleepwalk of death. Those who misuse knowledge shall not endure, for only reality endures. If you are not attending to reality, where are you? If I am only for myself, who will be for me? If I am only for myself, what am I? And if not now, when? Attend to reality diligently, say little and do much, receive all people with kindness, make yourself a sage, rely upon reality, not authority, free yourself from crippling self-consciousness, attend to each moment and act without hesitation. Do not tithe by guesswork. Justice is not a matter of whim. Today you may feel generous. Tomorrow you may feel stingy. Give what is just because it is just. I grew up among the sages. All my life I listened to their words. Yet I have found nothing better than silence. Study is not the goal, doing is do not mistake talk for action.
Pity fills no stomach, compassion builds no house, understanding is not yet justice. Whoever multiplies words causes confusion. The truth that can be spoken is not the ultimate truth. Ultimate truth is wordless. The silence within the silence. More than the absence of speech, more than the absence of words, ultimate truth is the seamless being in place that comes with attending to reality. The world stands upon three things: upon truth, upon peace, upon justice. Speak truth each to the other, establish peace, and render honest judgment in your gates. What is the right path for a person to follow? One that honors both self and other. Be attentive in all you do. Do not judge one deed small and another great, for you cannot always know their significance. Be virtuous, even if virtue is costly. Avoid sin, even if sin is profitable. Remember three things and you will not fail. If your deeds shouldn't be known, perhaps they shouldn't be done. If your words shouldn't be shared, perhaps they shouldn't be spoken. Act with attention, for all your deeds have consequence. Engrossed in study, engaged in good work, one forgets selfish desire. Learning without labor is fun. It does nothing to better the world. Labor without learning is empty. It does nothing to enlighten the world. If employed by the community, labor for the people and not for power. If you carry on the good work of your predecessors, their merit will sustain you. Their righteousness will endure through you. And you will be credited with great success, as if you had accomplished the task alone. Be wary of those in power, for their friendship is often a matter of convenience. They appear as friends when it suits them, but they will not stand by you in time of need. Desire only that which has already been given. Want only that which you already have. As a river empties into the ocean, empty yourself into reality. When you are empty into reality, you are filled with compassion, desiring only justice. When you desire only justice, the wheel of reality becomes your will. When you are filled with compassion, there is
Tao can be talked about, but not the eternal Tao. Names can be named, but not the eternal name. As though origin heaven and earth, it is nameless. As the mother of all things, it is nameable. So, as ever hidden, we should look at its inner essence. When all the world recognizes beauty as beauty, this in itself is ugliness. When all the world recognizes good as good, this in itself is evil.
Indeed, the hidden and the manifest give birth to each other. Difficult and easy complement each other. Long and short exhibit each other. High and low set measure to each other. Voice and sound harmonize each other. Back and front follow each other. Therefore the sage manages his affairs without ado, and spreads his teaching without talking. He denies nothing to the team in things, he rears them, but lays no claim to them. He does his work, but sets no store by it. He accomplishes his task, but does not dwell upon it. And yet it is just because he does not dwell on it that nobody can ever take it away from him.
As always manifest, we should look at its outer aspects. These two flow from the same source, though differently named, and both are called mysteries. The mystery of mysteries is the core of all essence.
By not exalting the talented, you will cause the people to cease from rivalry and contention. By not prizing goods hard to get, you will cause the people to cease from robbing and stealing. By not displaying what is desirable, you will cause the people's hearts to remain undisturbed. Therefore the sage's way of governing begins by emptying the heart of desires, filling the belly with food, weakening the ambitions, toughening the bones. In this way he will cause the people to remain without knowledge and without desire, and prevent the knowing ones from any ado. Practice nonado, and everything will be in order.
The Tao is like an empty bowl, which in being used can never be filled up fathomless. It seems to be the origin of all things. It burns so sharp as ease, it unties or tangles, it harmonizes all the earths. It unites the world into one whole hidden in the deeps.
Yet it seems to exist forever. I do not know whose child it is. It seems to be the common ancestor of all, the father of things.
Heaven and earth is not sentimental. It treats all things as straw dogs. The sage is not sentimental. He treats all his people as straw dogs. Between heaven and earth, there seems to be a bellows.
octobites? What is the secret of their durability? Is it not because they do not live for themselves that they can live so long? Therefore the sage wants to remain behind, but finds himself at the head of others, reckons himself out, but finds himself safe and secure. Is it not because he is selfless that his self is realized? The highest form of goodness is like water. Water knows how to benefit. It moves without strife and decay. It stays in place, is loved by all men. Therefore, it comes near the tower. In choosing your dwelling, know how to keep to the ground. Tao can be talked about, but not the eternal Tao. Names can be named, but not the eternal name. As the origin of heaven and earth in his nameless, as the mother of all things it is nameable, so as ever hidden, we should look at its inner essence. When all the world recognizes beauty as beauty, this in itself is ugliness. When all the world recognizes good as good, this in itself is evil. Indeed, the hidden and the manifest give birth to each other. Difficult and easy complement each other. Long and short exhibit each other. High and low set measure to each other. Voice and sound harmonize each other. Back and front follow each other. Therefore the sage manages his affairs without ado, and spreads his teaching without talking. Hidden years nothing to the teeming things. He rears them but lays no claim to them. He does his work but sets no store by it. He accomplishes his task but does not dwell upon it. And yet it is just because he does not dwell on it that nobody can ever take it away from him. As always manifest, we should look at its outer aspects. These two flow from the same source, though differently named, and both are called mysteries. The mystery of mysteries is the door of all essence. By not exalting the talented, you will cause the people to cease from rivalry and contention. By not prizing goods hard to get, you will cause the people to cease from robbing and stealing. By not displaying what is desirable, you would cause the people's hearts to remain undisturbed. Therefore, the sage's way of governing begins by emptying the heart of desires, filling the belly with food, weakening the ambitions, toughening the bones. In this way, he will cause the people to remain without knowledge and without desire, and prevent the knowing ones from any ado. Practice non-ado, and everything will be
ancestor of all, the father of things. Heaven and earth is not sentimental, it treats all things as straw dogs. The sage is not sentimental, he treats all his people as straw dogs. Between heaven and earth, there seems to be a bellows. It is empty and yet it is inexhaustible. The more it works, the more comes out of it. No amount of words can fathom a better look for it within you. The spirit of the fountain dies not, it is called the mysterious feminine. The doorway of the mysterious feminine is called the root of heaven and earth. Lingering like gossamer, it has only a hint of existence. And yet, when you draw upon it, it is inexhaustible. Heaven lasts long and earth abides. What is the secret of their durability? Is it not because they do not live for themselves that they can live so long? Therefore the sage wants to remain behind, but finds himself at the head of others, reckons himself out, but finds himself safe and secure. Is it not because he is selfless that his self is realized? The highest form of goodness is like water. Water knows how to benefit all things without striving within. It stays in place, is loved by all men. Therefore it comes near the town. In choosing your dwelling, know how to keep to the ground. In cultivating your mind, know how to dive in the hidden deeps. In dealing with others, know how to be gentle and kind. In speaking, know how to keep your words. In governing, know how to maintain order. In transacting business, know how to be efficient. In making move, know how to choose the right moment. If you do not strive with others, you will be free from blame. As for holding to fullness, far better were it to stop in time. Keep on beating and sharpening a sword, and the edge cannot be preserved for long. Fill your house with gold and jade, and it can no longer be guarded. Set store by your riches and
Tao can be talked about, but not the eternal Tao. Names can be named, but not the eternal name. As the origin of heaven and earth, it is nameless. As the mother of all things, it is nameable. So as ever hidden, we should look at its inner essence. As always manifest, we should look at its outer aspects. These two flow from the same source, though differently named, and both are called mysteries. The mystery of mysteries is the door of all essence.
Left your damn house, fool.
And you're gonna be driving in a car that's actually extra slow. And while the people that really do this shit, the ones that don't, that the models that
Getting high on their own supply in this way, ideologically speaking, because that would make sense to me if they like convince themselves somehow and this delusional ass stuff. Good idea, good idea.
It seems simple, but not simple. But it seems that a lot of them are heavily online, and so when you're in the heavily online community, you know, I think I forget where it came from, but there's like they say like for example, you have about 5% of people that are super hyper political in any given time in any country, and those people tend to be the most ideological, right? The average person is not that hyper political, so people over they may overestimate their something is being popular because in this case you you know
Yeah, I guess. I mean, but I mean, a lot of these people are like people doing polls and stuff, and they still seem to have it backwards. They're not just on the online. They're touching grass and they're still.
Well, I just looked up all the victors so
Hello?
far, and they're all in.
Is Steven
like,
still wasting
the
everybody's
plus
time? So boring. Steven is so boring.
No, it's interesting though. If everybody's coming, look at how great the one that you said earlier. The Republican counterpart, it wasn't supposed to be this close so early on. So I'm kind of leaning that I think the DSA is just resting on him because we won against a weak, safe Democrat candidate, but they haven't really faced a tough challenge yet. I mean, is there anybody on the DSA? I can't think of anybody that's actually won against a contested area in a pretty much, well, I guess, voting the heavy D or even taking a heavy R area. And then Trump has, so far, when you look at Trump's success record on his back candidate, he's pulling like a 95%
Bima?
on success. Like, he's got.
Bima? Bima? Where did my
well, he
Bima?
wasn't able to push. Well, let's just say he wasn't able to push that that Lynn.
Bima. Bima. My beautiful Bima.
On the MOU, right? You that's an obligation on you to force Edward into doing a ceasefire with me to stop attacking me. That's an obligation right there. Obligation is illegal according to international law.
Watch this. Now watch this. Now let me hear you debunk this, yeah? Now in the MOU it says Iran and its allies. It didn't name anyone. Is that a violation?
I had to let go of the other. So that's what led me to get all the Audis that I have now.
All right. Good job, brother. Good job. Thank you for your testimony. All right. Let's see. We've just got here. We're talking about men crying. All right. When is it allowed? When is it not allowed? All right. Just got here. That's the discussion. And
The obligation is still there.
Be fair, yeah?
Thank God.
You asked Simon to clarify his position being a lawyer, and he repeated exactly.
He agrees
what
with
I
me,
said.
Ghost. He agrees with me. The obligation is illegal.
Okay. Let him repeat his position.
Obligation is illegal. You cannot have this fucking obligation on the contract and then force Edward into doing ceasefire with me. You can't do that.
He clearly
Because Edward never agreed. Edward never agreed to you. You're making a deal behalf of him, man.
Okay.
It violates international law.
Now this example, I mentioned Edward. If I want to go with what you were saying, in this example, what we're talking about,
I think let me ping Benny. You can do this mental masturbation with Benny. I'm all black and look. I'm very straightforward. If you don't agree, it's okay. You don't have to agree. It's up to the court to decide. I read it out. It violates international law. That's it.
No.
Simple as that.
What you read is not mentioned.
It violates international law. Even. I can't believe it, man.
What obligation is on Lebanon?
Oh my God, I'll just leave it at that. I'm not gonna dive into it. I'm
What
good.
obligation is there on
I'm
Lebanon?
good, bro. I'm good. I'm good. So I'm done.
What is,
Thank you.
okay, you lost. Take the L. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
We have to take it every now and then.
Whatever
We can
floats
be
your
right
boat,
on
man.
everything.
Ghost. Whatever
Yeah,
floats your
bro.
boat.
Everybody heard it, including
Yeah.
Simon. You asked him the
International
question.
law.
You asked him the
Obligation
question.
is illegal.
Yeah.
Obligation is against the law. I said this multiple times.
Who is the obligation on?
It doesn't matter. You cannot
What
put
do you
another
mean it
country
doesn't
on.
matter?
You cannot put anybody. You cannot make a deal on behalf of other country. That's
So
illegal.
Who's mentioned in the?
Oh my God! No,
Who's
okay,
mentioned? Tell me
Please,
who's
please,
mentioned.
please read the MOU respectfully.
Yeah. Okay. Here, I'll read you the part. Yeah. Here, read it for you. Immediate and permanent termination of military operations on all fronts, including Lebanon.
That's an obligation.
On who?
America. That's an obligation on America and on the allies that are fighting the war, which makes it illegal. It violates international law.
So Americans signed it.
It doesn't matter. I told you for the show, man. Like I don't know how to explain it to you.
Bro, are you being serious right now, or are you joking?
Yes, they do this all the time.
So
The officials.
What the hell are you saying?
I gave you an example about Iran. There's a lot of examples out there. A lot of countries do it for the show.
Okay. Let's say that I agree with you on this. That they're doing it for the show. Yeah. Let's say that I agree with you. Wait. I agree with you on the show part. Yeah. Did the Americans sit on the table and signed it?
Yes.
So how does this go against international?
Can America sit on the table and sign and say that Megzad is gay? Yes, he can. But does it make Megzad gay? Now the obligation would be if America turns Megzad into gay, that would be an obligation, and that's where we have a problem with.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I mean, I have allies, you have allies. Me and you agreed to sit on the table and force our allies. Me and you agreed on this, yeah? To sit on the table and influence our allies to stop attacking.
Can you stop doing this? The sound effects in the background with your microphone is no good, man.
Listen, me and you sat on the table and we agreed. Me and you agreed, yeah, together that we are going to use our power to influence our allies to not attack everyone. We signed on it. Where is the violation?
Where does influence?
Hello.
Can you please tell us?
So what does it mean when it says their allies? When it says immediate and
can
permanent?
you please tell us? Yes. That's not that's an obligation. That's obligation. Immediate. That's an obligation.
Oh my God.
Like it doesn't say influence. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you, man. That Ghost, when you go to the contract in front of the judge, you're gonna lose this case. Lose your ass off.
No. You asked the lawyer and he literally told you what.
No, the lawyer agrees with me. I think you did. You misheard it.
Let him repeat it.
Oh my God, Simon, the obligation part is the one that's illegal, correct?
Well, look, I'm going to say that I only usually give 15 minutes of advice for free. So, all right,
Simon, especially you don't want to be redundant. And Amir's playing dumb here. So don't waste your breath, my friend.
Well, I mean, you get to the point where, hey, I support thank you for it.
It sounds like projection. You haven't provided him a source for the scholar. Which scholar are you talking about?
I don't.
Apparently, you already spoke to the scholar before we even talk about this argument.
Why are we going? Why is it so complicated? I thought it was straightforward. It's called I can agree with Ghost to do anything that gives obligations to me or Ghost. What we can't do is we can't agree that a third party has to do something without involving them in the agreement. So if we agree, hang on, let me just say this for the last time. If we agree between each other, so I'm America, Ghost Iran, and we agree that we're not going to attack Amir, who's Lebanon in this scenario, we can do that because there's no obligation on Lebanon. We're just saying we won't attack. So the obligations, and that's it.
Did you hear that, Amir? Or you wanted him to repeat it again?
And that's it. I'm not going to do that. That is
barbecue chicken.
And the only nation
if it's not an obligation, then the Iranians cannot use that
He
argument.
just explained it.
Hold on. I'm talking to. Yeah, you cannot use. Hold on. A whole bunch of Iranians that come in here, they can't use that argument anymore. That they violate. You can't say that. You can't.
No, there's no obligations on Lebanon, right? The only obligation there is that's third party, and that's Israel. And the only one putting them there and signed on behalf of them is United States. So they once again broke international law.
Well, it's not sensible to put obligations on someone who's not party to the agreement, because that obligation, they can go, look, we weren't party to the agreement, so why I'm not going to hold to the obligation.
But Lebanon and Israel were not a party to this MOU, correct?
But they're allies.
They're not a party. No, the question is very specific. They were not
as a government is not an ally to Iran.
But what was
as a
Lebanon?
government.
All right, that's part.
Key people on that plane as a decoy, not like anything else.
He doesn't care.
You know the definition of a decoy, y'all?
Girl, he does not care. As long as it's not fair, he does not care.
No. He said, "Oh well."
He said, "What?" No, he's no. Well, he said, "Whatever." And I'm sure that that's exactly what he thought about the rest of those people's lives potentially being lost too. Whatever.
Whatever.
Like, he's an absolute narcissist, and again, he's just like a weirdo. I mean, he doesn't care about people. I mean, we've seen this repeatedly, so none of this shocks me at all.
It shocked me though, Cole in the broad daylight, he's telling you guys, and we still got people wanting to say that he's the they can find a reason for this horrible breathing human being to still be our president. And the question is at the top of the room: why is Trump still president? I don't understand it. I don't understand why the three situations didn't situate that happened. These people who are doing it are fucked up bad shots, and then you got people who coming over with a rocket launcher. It's just like, I'm starting to believe some of the shit they say. That maybe maybe it's divine intervention that he's here.
Girl,
because
no.
all these attempts, girl, come on now.
No, they ain't been no attempts. They ain't been no
rocket launcher, and then you was supposed to go to jail with 32.
It is divine intervention that he's been saying.
He didn't get sentenced to jail. Come on, y'all.
It is divine. I think it is divine. When they shot him in the air. It's divine, but the thing about it is,
Tell them pull up. Hold on a second.
Go ahead.
When he got that supposedly in the ear, what he do? Stand up, put that arm in the air, fight. But he running off this plane in a catering truck, hiding, leaving Caroline Levitt up there, the mom up to the babies, leaving her on that plane, the decoy plane. You know what? It's just, you can tell what's real and what's not real with this man. Absolutely. It's sad, is what it is. Any of those people, if I got left on his decoy plane, I'm not fucking with him again. I have nothing to do with him anymore. Because he gonna get everybody in a box.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, he almost got them killed at the White House event too. Don't forget about that in the summer. At the hotel room. At the hotel.
The dude don't care. He leaves all kinds of things. He doesn't give a damn. He'll leave your ass. You voted for him. People in this room voted for him and think that Trump will care about them too. He don't care about you. Just like we say out here in good old Texas. We don't give a damn. Just like the sun come up and the sun go down. That happens every day. We don't give a damn. At the end of the day, that's how Donald Trump feels about a lot of people. He'll put your life in danger because he don't give a damn about you or your family. I'm just telling you what it is. You may not like what I'm saying, brother. Whoever is a Republican might not like it. But at the end of the day, I don't like the policies. Well, I don't like the policies here in Texas either, brother. I ain't no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no Republican. I don't like the things that go on here. There's some things I like, sure, but there are some things that need some god doggone work, and I'm willing to talk about that. But anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is the Republican Party needs a hell of a lot of work. And shoot, people stand up and vote their asses out. They'll see how things work. The table's gonna turn. Got it.
Lisa, I know that your brother is in the Navy, correct? You said
I'm here.
Well, listen.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you
I'm
hear
here,
about
yes.
the sailors on the USS Abraham Lincoln?
What happened? No, I did not.
250 days at sea without landfall, and they trying to jump
In the
ship,
Matrix?
trying to unalive themselves, as we say in the social media.
Wait, what? Wait,
Girl, yes, yes.
It was in the
They got
military
the
time.
Yes, Lord, that they got mold in the shower. The shit ain't working. They don't have no products like to take care of their, their hygiene. The food is down to half a cup of rice and 2 tortillas.
You are
Everything gone. No, I ain't.
Nope,
I
he
ain't.
is not
Listen,
lying.
When we
family
pull this
members have
shit
been
up
talking
right
about
now.
this.
Why are they?
Lisa,
What's the point of what they're doing? Why are they doing that?
Hold on. Can you hear my voice,
I'm
babe, over
asking.
the airwaves?
I'm
Hold
asking
on.
you
Wait,
a
let her
question.
finish
You're
the
talking. I'm
whole
asking a
thing.
question.
Let her finish her submission because I'm looking it up and then you can ask her.
Why
She
are
needs to
they
finish.
doing that?
She
That's
needs
in
to
the-
finish.
I'm trying to
What
tell
is
you,
going
damn it.
on?
If you be quiet a minute, shit.
Well, then say it. Say it.
Oh
If you
my
be
God.
quiet, I
Stop
can
it.
say
You
it.
say
Say it.
Oh my God. I
Stop
can't
creating
What is
a
with
bunch
this
of
man?
drama. Say
What
it.
is wrong
Lisa,
with
it's
you?
in the military times. You need to
Yeah,
look.
military times, Lisa, are Stars and Stripes Patty is one of, I don't know. But in any case, they have not touched land in 250 days. They out to sea. They don't have any way.
Why are they doing that?
Oh my God.
Because they're over there near, what is that? Are they in the strait or they're near
April,
the
I'll help
strait?
them, April. Because the
They're in
motherfucker you
the
voted
booth.
for. The motherfucker you voted for, that's why they're doing that. Because our military
Why
ran
do they
thin.
have
Because
them
of the
out
war
for
with
200
Iran.
days like that?
The war
That's
with
not
Because
Iran.
normal. Why?
They have not been able to deploy back. They need to in the fucking region. Assets are ran thin, bro.
So you're saying the resources are ran so thin that they can't relieve them. Is that what you're saying?
Bro, yeah, it's like when Iraq kicked off, right? And it used to be a 6-month deployment, then it turned to a year deployment, and then motherfuckers got sent back to Germany, and then turned right back around with Iraq.
Okay,
Like,
so
right
they're
back
out
around.
there
Yeah, that's how it goes.
because we don't have anybody to relieve them of their duties.
And they got to go to certification. Then they gotta get
So we
all
don't
their
have
What are you
nobody.
talking about?
Hello? I'm asking you, why the fuck are they leaving
until
them
they
out
can get
for 200 days? That's not
because there wasn't
normal,
another
right?
strike group that can assume the mission.
That's
at the
all
time.
I
That's
needed.
why.
That's all I needed to hear.
That's what I basically told you, bro. Assets are thin.
We only got
Vice versa.
11. We only got 11 aircraft carriers.
Okay.
And most
that's
of them
all.
have to be maintenance, and then they still have to go through training. So you can't keep a carrier.
Wait.
And think about it, total. It's only like 3% of the U.S. population serves in the military. The military is not as big as people think it is.
I don't need to know the percentages of that. I just wanted to know why they kept them out there this long, and they don't normally do that.
Because you
Hello?
voted for Trump. That's why they did it. Because you voted for Trump.
Because you voted Trump. That's why.
Basically.
Because you voted Trump.
He's the commander in chief. He's the commander in chief.